Okay, hi everybody. Here I am just to make for educational and explanation purposes a brief webinar about the Forex trading workflow that I am practicing and applying following the concept that I have explained in my previous videos, which I invite you to take a look back. If there are any gaps of information that you might think you're not getting from this video, I will refer anyway somehow to those videos so that you can make sense. But at the same time, you're always capable of writing a comment if you need, or to write an email, as in the most cases that happen. So the email is below in the description of the video. Okay, so let's get started. And I have my trading platform, my MT4. My algorithm is running. At the moment, I'm always on a daily time frame. We are on a Friday and at the end of the market, so the worst moment to trade. Okay, so this is something that you don't have to do. This video, as explained before, is for showing some practical application of the theory that I have. This is not the only one. I'm trying also many different solutions that comes from math. The same way you can demonstrate a theorem in many different ways, there are also many approaches that provides always a formula on trading based on probability. And actually, if you saw my previous videos, you should know that we have to seek and find the most valuable combination to put against euro and dollar, so the other two currencies, the strongest and the weakest against all the other currencies, which in a daily time frame seem at the moment to be related to their market performance, Australian dollar and Japanese yen. So without hesitation, I will then open a chart window with Australian dollar and Japanese yen, because this is of course the currency pair that comes up from this is a hour time frame. Let's put on a daily time frame, and comes up from this assumption. Okay, it's strong and the weak. Australian dollar performing weakest, and Japanese yen is performing strong. I will also apply my algorithm also to this chart, having care also to apply the right preset for Australian dollar, Japanese yen. Let it work for a second. So on a daily basis anyway, what is reading is that euro dollar is considered in buy at this moment, and Australian dollar, Japanese yen is of course in sell, because Australian dollar is weak and Japanese yen is strong, even if GBP starts to get in some strength. Okay, so because of this correlation, I will inject these orders this way, then I will explain. So I will inject euro Australian dollar in buy, US dollar, Japanese yen in sell, and euro Japanese yen in sell, and Australian dollar, US dollar in sell. Okay, this is my order and I'm done with this. No other things to do. Let's explain briefly that first of all we must check this value. Okay, so in practical terms, this section is the section related to generic info about my broker, euro account, and the profit and or loss that I'm experiencing, the actual currency pair that I'm observing in the chart. Then we go to this section, which is anyway the last part of the computation, even if it's at the top. Okay, and here we have the relation that in this case gives me a euro dollar in buy as I can see also, even if it's slightly in buy at this moment, is plus with against an Australian dollar in sell, therefore the inverted correlation. Here I have permutations. Just do this. Okay. Here in this space I have my permutations. In terms of market performance, which from the previous video you know is something like this. Here I am analyzing currencies in terms of market performance as well. And here I am analyzing the pairs in terms of market performance as well. Here I'm analyzing some in pairs with instant values. Finally, here I have, always in terms of market performance, my volatility. Okay, let's change color, it's better probably to understand. With the permutations, if you saw my previous videos, let's write here. Okay, basically we are trying to get to the most probable and favorable combination that originates from our 4 pairs: Australian dollar, Japanese yen, euro and dollar, which has a kind of generic expression that could be like this. Here is what should be here, and here is what should be here, like minus. No, let's do it this way. Okay. That's it. So when I have to have a map of all the markets, I'm also connecting this algorithm with another, as you know, Excel file, which provides me then all the information about this synthetic instrument that I've just created. But this is not the object of this video. This video is just to show this algorithm in motion and some practical example. And that's it. So by analyzing all the currency pairs all at once, all in time, I can have a basic structure, figure out how the market is shaping. And of course correlations are changing continuously from time to time. So now probably it's time to close as well, or to analyze if there is, you know, something else that is going further. Because look at here now, GBP is getting stronger than Japanese yen. That's why, look, this retracement a bit, but you saw how the profit, the balance is developing. Okay, so that's up to you. So I hope that this is enough, just to make you understand how things are going. And thanks for watching, and have a good weekend. And for any other request, you know where to write or what to do. Okay, so have a nice time, take care all, and have a nice space. Bye.